Hello everyone, my name is Fujila Muhammad Rafiq and I am currently working as an assistant teacher in a kindergarten setting with over 3 years of experience and 1 year experience as an elementary teacher in a CBSE school in India. I have had the opportunity to work closely with both students and lead teachers, supporting to planning, classroom management and student improvement. In this presentation, I will talk about instructional leadership and how it works in schools and discuss about some leadership theories too. Then I will reflect on how this leadership has influenced my own teaching support and assessment practice. I will also discuss about common challenges faced by instructional leaders and strategies to overcome them. Finally, I will talk about how this research support both my current role and my future growth as an educational leader. Here I start to discuss about the instructional leadership and its importance. An instructional leader is someone who focuses on improving teaching and learning rather than managing school operation. This could be a principal, head of department, or even a teacher. Instructional leadership is important because it helps to increase the quality of education by supporting teachers' growth and student achievements. When we talk about leadership in school, there are different approaches that can shape how teach and learn together. Firstly, I am going to talk about transformational leadership model. This model is all about inspiring others, focused on motivation, shared vision, and personal growth. In school settings that can create a positive environment. However, some challenges are there. The success of this model depends on the leader's personality and vision. If the leader's away or busy, the structure fell apart and the progress may discontinue. Their higher expectation can lead staff too much stress and workload. It would be powerful with clear structures and shared responsibilities. Next is about distributed leadership theory that promotes the idea that leadership should not come from just one person but be shared among different members of the team. In a school setting, this means the teachers, assistants, and coordinators all play an active role in leading learning and school improvement. One of the biggest advantages of this model is builds a culture of teamwork. Everyone feels involved and responsible, which can boost motivation and lead to better outcomes for students. However, there are also challenges. If leadership is shared without clear roles, it can lead confusion and miscommunication. So, while distributed leadership is a great way to include everyone, it needs strong communication, clear guidance, and a positive school culture to work well. One of the most well known frameworks in school leadership is Hallinger and Murphy's instructional leadership model, developed in 1985. This model focuses on three main areas: setting clear academic goals, managing the instructional program, and creating a positive learning environment. In my own experience as an assistant teacher, I have seen how this structured approach can improve teaching quality and student engagement. This approach also has some challenges. How it provides a structured approach, but it may not fully support shared decision making among all staff members. Leaders may struggle to balance administrative duties with instructional support. When we comparing and contrasting these leadership theories, all aim to improve school performance, but they differ in focus, implementation, and long term success. Transformational and instructional leadership emphasize formal leaders, whereas distributed leadership shares responsibilities across the team. No single leadership theory is ideal in all situations. A successful approach may involve a blend of different models, such as adapting inspiration of transformational leadership model, the structure of instructional leadership, and the collective approach distributed leadership to align with specific school culture and goals. Instructional leadership at my school. We are At my school, I have observed strong instructional leadership in action. Our leaders regularly visit classrooms, provides constructive feedback, and organizes professional development sessions for teachers and staff. The main goal is always to improve student achievement, which really shapes our teaching practices. We are encouraged to use different teaching methods to support all students and to work together with our colleagues. These teamwork moments are very helpful for sharing ideas and improving lessons. However, sometimes having more opportunities to collaborate would allow everyone to contribute even more. As an assistant teacher working toward becoming a teacher leader, I have started asking myself, what does effective leadership in a classroom really look like? For me, it starts with understanding the needs of both students and teachers. It's not just about managing, it's about supporting, guiding, inspiring growth, and at every level. I believe in creating a shared vision that everyone can connect with. When teachers feel inspired and included, they are more open to collaboration and new ideas. In practice, I would observe classrooms not to evaluate but to support. My leadership style blends transformational leadership to motivate and energize the team with distributed leadership, which allows everyone, including assistants, to lead in their own way. Reflecting on instructional leadership, I have realized how much it influences my teaching and assessment practices as an assistant teacher. By observing leaders who provide feedback, guidance, and professional development, I have learned the importance of clear learning goals and effective classroom strategies. This has changed how I assess students. I now use observations, checklists, and encourage students to reflect on their own learning, which builds their confidence and awareness of progress. Instructional leadership also inspires collaboration and continuous improvement, helping me support teachers and students more effectively. Instructional leadership is very important for improving teaching and learning, but it comes with some challenges also. One challenge I have noticed is that some teachers are hesitant to try new methods or lesson plans. They often prefer to stick with the approaches they already know. From my experience as an assistant teacher, I have seen that providing support, encouragement, and practical examples can help teachers feel more confident trying new strategies. Reflecting on these challenges helps me understand how leadership can guide and inspire teachers while also creating a positive environment for learning. By being patient and supportive, instructional leaders can help teachers gradually adopt new ideas and improve student outcomes. Impact on my practice and future growth. Instructional leadership has really influenced the way I work in the classroom. It encourages me to be more involved in lesson planning and to think about how I can support differentiated instruction to meet all learners' needs. I have also started to understand how leadership improve teaching and learning. It's not just about leading, it's about learning with others. Teamwork and communication have improved too, especially during group tasks. I have learned how important inclusion is when supporting individual student needs. Looking ahead, I feel more confident to guide and support others. I hope to promote collaboration, reflection, and always keep the child at the center of everything we do. I am motivated to keep growing both professionally and personally, and through hands on experience, I can see myself developing the leadership skills needed to make a real impact in the future.